In this morning's Business Insight, Mayor Cranley has proclaimed tomorrow Missing Type Day in Cincinnati. The Missing Type campaign is an effort by Hawksworth Blood Center to bring attention to missing blood types A, B, O, and AB. Hawksworth is partnering with America's Blood Centers and the American Red Cross in the effort. The goal is to emphasize that all blood types are needed on the shelf prior to need. Joining us to talk about the campaign is Alicia Lipton, Public Information Officer for Hawksworth Blood Center, University of Cincinnati. She is with Business Courier publisher Jamie Smith in the studio. Alicia and Jamie.
Thanks, Peg. Alicia, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, the campaign, the Missing Type, you're purposely leaving out A, B, and O out of your logo, correct?
Correct.
Talk a little bit about what the campaign's all about, and I think we're going to see the logo on the screen here in a bit to show that.
Okay, great. When you look at the logo and you're missing those letters, it's not going to make any sense. And just like it's not going to make any sense to save lives if we don't have A, B, O, and AB blood on the shelf. So we're joining the American Red Cross and America's Blood Centers to try to bring more awareness that we need blood on the shelf before the tragedy happens, before the surgery, before the sickness. We need all blood types at all times.
Yeah. Now, you talk about that, having blood on hand, you know, the incident in Orlando with the nightclub shooting. You know, obviously a lot of people came out to give blood after the fact. How important is it to be prepared for something like that?
You need to be prepared. It was wonderful that all those people lined up in Orlando to donate blood, but unfortunately, that blood was not used for the victims of that tragedy. It takes 1.5 days to test the blood and get it ready. So we need it on the shelf before that happens. Unfortunately, if that were to happen here in Cincinnati or the tri-state, we would not be equipped to deal with that type of emergency.
That's amazing. So it's a good message to get out to everybody. Don't wait for the tragedy. Get on out now and give the blood.
Right, right.
Now, you talked about Peg talked about the national partnerships. There's some local partnerships as well on the program, correct?
Yes, we are thrilled with a lot of our local partners that have joined us. Tomorrow, the Cincinnati Reds at their game, their starting lineup will be featuring the Missing Type. So Joey Votto might have a couple of letters missing in his name. So we're thrilled that we have the Reds on board, the Cincinnati Bengals are on board. Procter & Gamble is pushing it out internally to their employees, about 15,000 here in the tri-state area. Hoist, a hydration drink, has joined us, and then Montgomery Inn.
Oh, wow.
So you might see a few O's missing in that logo this week.
It is amazing how our local community supports, you know, organizations such as Hawksworth, but specifically getting behind causes. It's just
really
great to see.
The business partners do, and also the general public does. When we put out that call or need, people come in, they roll up their sleeves. It would be ideal if people could do that twice a year, even 4 times a year. And so that's what the Missing Type is all about. We don't want you to be the missing type.
Oh, absolutely. Now, as Peg said, Mayor Cranley has declared tomorrow Missing Type Day in Cincinnati.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
Yes. Monday, August 15th is Missing Type Day. And if you are in downtown Cincinnati, so in the Banks area, around the stadium, Fountain Square, you'll see about 132 Missing Type banners up on the sign poles.
That's awesome. Now, if someone has never given blood or doesn't know what it takes, where do they go? How do they find out more about it?
Well, they can always visit us online, and that's hawksworth.org, or they can give us a call at 513-451-0910. We can answer all their questions. We can assist them in making an appointment. We have 8 neighborhood donor centers throughout the tri-state, and then we do about 5 to 6 mobile drives each and every day. So chances are we're close to where you live or where you work.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate all that you do. I'm fortunate enough to serve on the board at Hawksworth, so I get to see behind the scenes a lot of the good that this organization does, you know, not just around a certain cause, but all the time in Cincinnati. So thank you, and thank the organization.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.